guys, it's Reyna and today I'm going to be talking to you about a very common phenomenon that literally occurs everywhere, that if I told you it had a name, you might be shocked. Maybe, if you were a nerd. Kinda? I suppose. Anyway, now this name or term is collocation. Okay, I understand it sounds complicated and you might think I'm lying, but I'm really not, I promise. Let me explain this a little better. Collocations, in like the simplest explanation possible that doesn't require me to use words like juxtaposition, is essentially a group of words that have been used over time and has literally occurs everywhere and just goes together. Essentially, these are just a group of words or phrases that have been used again and again and again since like the beginning of time and now occurs so frequently that it cannot be chance. Understood? Now, one thing about collocations is that if you're not a native English speaker or if you haven't grown up learning English all your life, you may think that some of these combinations sound wrong or that they're unnatural, but they're really not. Now, the only way it is probably unnatural is because it doesn't exist. And the only way to actually solve that problem is by exposing yourselves to more usages with that collocation. One very common example of collocations without people knowing that they're using it is fast food. Now, because we're talking about a set of words, there is always going to be rules and formations because this is grammar. It's never going to leave you alone simply like that. So for collocations, there are 7 different formations. The first is adverb plus adjective, so completely satisfied is one example. The second is adjective plus noun. The previous example, fast food, comes under this. Another example is excruciating pain. Excruciating means essentially like a lot and it literally is like very painful. The next is noun plus noun, so a surge of anger. Then there's noun plus verb, so lions roar or tigers roar or whatever combination you want. Then if we switch that, we get verb plus noun, so commit a felony, where a felony is essentially a synonym for crime and a crime is anything that goes against the law or which the law dictates is wrong. Then it is verb plus adverb, so like write quickly or eat fast, so yeah, write quickly. And the last one is verb plus an expression that has a preposition. Once again, expression is just a group of words. So one example of this is burst into tears, where into tears is the expression. Now that we've covered all the formations, I have to talk to you about something. See, despite how easy it may seem right now to create a collocation of your own, you're changing either the adjective or the adverb or like the noun with something that is with its synonym. Now, while this may seem smart, it's not, because that formation will most likely not exist and that will be unnatural. One example is if we take fast food, right? And if we change the verb, the adjective fast to another very common synonym for it, which is quick. If I tell you quick food, that's not a collocation, that's wrong. Similarly, if I change the noun food to meal, fast meal is wrong. Fast food and quick meal are 2 collocations that are used frequently. However, quick food and fast meal are not collocations. Now, if you do want to incorporate more collocations into your speaking or your writing, then what you have to do is a very age-old trusted advice when you're learning languages. You don't open sites or search for lists of collocations or actively search out collocations. That's wrong. As with any language, if you can read to some extent, the best way to incorporate more vocabulary and in our case grammar, this grammar topic which is collocations, you read. You read loads, you read blogs, you read newspapers, you read commentaries, subtitles, books, journals, everything you can get your hands on. You could even simply take Google and then switch the language. to, well, now English. So because see, collocations aren't something you learn through force. You don't have to put a lot of effort into learning collocations. I will tell you right now that you know more collocations than you must. Because collocations occur naturally. It happens when you have exposed yourself to a lot of English and you keep talking, or you keep reading. It's literally everywhere. You don't have to put a lot of effort. That's literally it. So that's it. Here I am teaching you about something that is, to be honest, not that important to know, but it's quite interesting, isn't it? So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any doubts regarding this topic or any other topics, you're more than welcome to tell me about them. Thank you. Bye bye.